Welcome to this podcast dedicated to one of the main priorities of the Erasmus program, green transition. We will be discussing the key element of this priority and exploring best practices to identify in projects. Today we welcome Delphine and Felix from Salto Green. So first, Delphine, Felix, what is Salto Green?
Salto Green is a European resource center dedicated to the priority environment and fight against climate change, which is one of the 4 priorities of the Erasmus Plus and European Solidarity Corps programs. It contributes to meeting the challenges of climate change in line with the objectives of the European Green Deal. We started our activity in March 2023 and we are 4 people. Our main tasks are to support national agencies, applicants, project leaders, and participants in gaining a better understanding of environmental issues, the concept of sustainability, the fight against climate change, biodiversity, to improve the quality of projects and activities carried out, focusing on the priority and sharing good practices, and existing tools that can help to improve the quality of education for sustainable development and increase eco-responsible behavior.
Okay, Delphine, could you now introduce us the main principles of the environment and fight against climate change priority within the Erasmus Plus program?
Yes, the goal is to use the Erasmus Plus and European Solidarity Corps programs to promote environmental protection and support the green transition. Applicant organizations must ensure that sustainable practices are integrated at every stage of the project, from design to implementation. They should explore greener approaches to conducting their activities, such as encouraging eco-friendly transportation. In KE2 projects, they can develop training courses related to the green transition. Furthermore, they are encouraged to address environmental issues and raise awareness about protecting the environment and biodiversity. The mobility experience should provide an added value. The stakeholders' engagement is essential to facilitating a broader understanding of environmental issues. Additionally, projects should help in developing the skills needed for sectors to adapt the green transition and support the rise of green jobs.
Thanks, Delphine. Felix, do you have some example of good practices to include in an application to address this priority in order to help experts identify them?
Of course, as Delphine reminded us, good practices can be found throughout the projects. Good practices can be seen in the choice of more ecological methods that have positive impact on the environment when implementing the activities, in the organization of events to welcome participants or disseminate information, by offering preferably local or vegetarian food using recyclable containers and recovering waste. The priority is developed through activities that have a positive impact on the environment, particularly in the restoration of nature or habitats following climatic disasters. When we talk about this priority, we often think about eco-responsible transport. It is important to bear in mind that efforts need to be made when participants are traveling, but also once they are on site. Some organizations offer discount cards for soft mobilities once they are on site, for example, or simply provide information on local mobility options. Raising awareness and setting up educational initiative on the challenges of environmental transition is also a good practice. Through workshops such as Two-Tone or Climate Fresk or awareness-raising workshop organized by the host organization. The choice of partners is an important part of the application process. Expertise in environmental issues on the part of one partner is appreciated. If the partner leads a thematic group on the priority, this is also more valuable. The priority supports the development of tomorrow's profession. Projects that develop green skills, even in courses that are more distant from the theme, are in line with the priority, but we could also mention courses in agroecology, water management, and the risk associated with climate change. Finally, applications dealing with true priorities are also encouraged. This includes projects focusing on climate justice or on the twin transition between digital and environment.
Thanks, Felix. To conclude, what are the essential resources, documents, in your opinion, to learn more about this priority?
Well, is it interesting to look at the framework documents on which this priority is based? These include the Green Deal, but above all, the June 2022 Council recommendation on learning for ecological transition and sustainable development. Two reference documents directly linked to skills. The Green Comp for Green Skills, it's a reference document framework that promotes the ecological transition through 4 major categories of skills. And then the CDFOP Skills in Transition document, which look at the skills expected on the labor market between now and 2035. To give you an overview of good practice projects, we can talk about 2 compendia, the one on the VET sector and the green transition, and the one that we published in 2023, highlighting projects with a wide range of grants, enabling you to observe good practices in all types of projects.
Thank you, Delphine, and thank you, Felix, for highlighting this priority. And thank you for listening us. I hope it will be helpful. See you soon!